Everything I spit rare, we sound in that great area podcast. They talk about hip hop all the way in the UK, so they gon' get props. Ooh, let me catch you one time.
Back with another Discogs discussions, DD, double D. Never felt more appropriate to say that. No, I'm joking. So today,
she got reductions, didn't she?
So Nicki Minaj.
I'm joking. Nothing like a bit of smut to start off the episode.
Trust me.
Okay, so yeah, Sam just mentioned this time on Discog discussion, we're going to be celebrating the Queen, as many deem her to be, Nicki Minaj. We're going to go through her career. We're not going to explain how Discog discussions works. Go back and listen to our other episodes. You'll get the gist. But we've broken down Nicki's career into 4 eras. And I think we should, I'll quickly run through the eras and then we'll kick off. So for the first era, we've gone for from the beginning of her career, mainly sort of around 2007 up until 2013. So you got the mixtapes, the feature run, you got the first 2 albums. Era 2 is the Pink Print era, so we've got 2014 to 2016. Then Era 3, 2017 to 2021, which is when Queen dropped. And then last but not least, we got Era 4, which is 2022 to the present day. So we'll be talking a little bit about that new album. So let's let's start how we usually start with Discogs discussions, just quickly. Do we all remember our introduction to Nicki Minaj?
It's got to be the singles, isn't it? 2010,
that?
The singles off of Pink Friday, and maybe a bit of the Drake and Kanye stuff. That was everyone's introduction to Nicki Minaj. Mm-hmm. Whether you liked it or not, Nicki Minaj was in your ears, wasn't she?
When did Bedrock come out? Did Bedrock come out before Pink Friday though?
That's what I was
thinking. Yeah, because that was my first introduction.
Actually.
Yeah, before Pink Friday. Yeah, that was the first introduction.
Yeah, it did. It came before.
But I'm kind of
Monster.
with Sam though, because I think I probably heard Bedrock, but I just didn't clock. I didn't know who Nicki Minaj was. I wasn't checking who the features were at that time.
You were sleeping.
It wasn't until like Sam mentioned, the features, Pink Friday, all the singles coming out around that time. So yeah, but no, that's a good shout out. Bedrock.
That verse was iconic though. Back then, it had a lot of people saying some wild stuff about pussy on the sideburns and stuff. So shout out, Nicki.
I don't even understand that bar still, but like,
don't worry. You'll find out one day.
Oh, okay. Well, besides my my crude start, this is going to be a very respectful episode, as it is due. So let's without further ado, let's get into it. So Kieran, you're going to kick us off with Era 1. What is your pick?
my pick, it's not even one that is like a personal one for that time period, like, because I feel like I was a contemporary listening to her back then, kind of in depth as well, but I didn't really clock I feel like I fell off her after Pink Friday, and I don't know why, but then I went back to the Roman stuff kind of recently, maybe like a year or 2 ago, and I discovered that track Roman's Holiday, and it's so unhinged, but I just love that track so much. I feel like who can even rap like that on a song? And it's got that iconic middle verse on it as well. I'll be playing them, or what's happening?
We'll go for it. We'll play it because you said it's got an iconic middle verse.
It's mad iconic. Like, I feel like it's so memeable.
Everyone's operating on limited time. Give me a second to.
So just to clarify, the track and what album?
Roman's Holiday, and it's on Roman Reloaded Pink Friday, which is actually it's just her second album. It's nothing to do with the first album.
It's your song, Kieran.
Yeah, I had to pick it. I felt like this is one of them songs though. It's like, what do you even say after you hear it? Because I feel like it kind of just takes the words away from you. You don't know what's going on. It's kind of crazy. I feel like we haven't heard a rapper, maybe even just any like kind of musician, just kind of like lose their mind on a microphone like that before. It's proper weird sounds which she's making and stuff, but there's something kind of hard about it as well.
Yeah, she is unhinged.
Do you know who she reminds me of? Yeah, definitely unhinged. But do you know who she reminds me of? And don't get me wrong, she is one of a kind. But Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes does stuff like that, where it's like barely saying words and like, jittery and just wild voices and things like that. But Nicki's very much her own artist. Don't get me wrong.
Reminded me of that ultra Denzel Curry kind of persona that he's got as well, which came after this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a wild one. That track. Mm-hmm. That is a wild one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Theo, what was your pick for Era 1? Or
Well,
what is your pick
it's
for
funny that Kieran's picked that top track because mine's literally the next track.
Crazy. We're always doing something
Yeah,
together.
yeah. Mine is literally the next track because I just think on that track she just it's her tone, presence, delivery, like rap voice. It's just
What's
iconic.
the name? Wait, what track are we talking?
What Come on the Cone?
I haven't got the
say
track
that title,
list.
man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. Censor that.
That's how we're moving.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of not safe for work titles in this in this era episode. But
Anyone know who produced that one?
no.
I didn't even.
Hit Boy.
Oh, did he?
shit.
That would
Wow.
make. You know what? That would make sense, because the beat slaps.
Wow.
I'm telling. But it's not even that the beat slaps. It's the trust me, Nicki on that track. Oh my goodness me, she's like what you want a rapper to do on a beat like that. I'm telling you, the delivery and the presence and the tone she has on that track is just phenomenal. It gets you set, like you're sitting down and you're just listening. The way she just rapping throughout the whole thing, and there's a bit of comedy as well. She's doing a bit of harmony and just like obviously I'll just say it. I'll put my dick in your face. The way she just does that and then just goes straight back to just barring. It's phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Nicki Minaj has that kind of weird stage presence where she can say stuff and it bangs, but it's like when you look back, it's like she's actually going a bit like insane. She's just saying wildness, but it works, I guess. Like she walked so that people like now, like Meg Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, all that could run. Like she's been on all this kind of very raunchy, racy, weird shit. Even Cardi B actually could run as well, but yeah.
Yeah, she's that the first half of that album in general, The Roman Reloaded, is wild, man. So wild. It's kind of powerful though when she's saying stuff like that, like about putting her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is I know what you feel. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
powering.
And that's what I mean. And the way she says it is powerful, because it's like, look, I'm a woman, but I'm saying that it's like I've got the power. How many times have you got like so much misogyny? Oh yeah, you're this and that, like, and putting them down. It's like Nicki's taking that power out and like, I'll put my dick in your face, like sort of like she's taking the power out of the word and she's making herself known. And she's put herself on the map, and it's why you see so many like upcoming, obviously the wave of female rappers that are going in that lane. That's all down to Nicki, because Nicki created that path, because Nicki's just, she's just phenomenal. It's just the way she raps. Just
oh fuck
yeah. But she has always been talking about having a dick.
No, I know.
Way back when. You know what I mean? She's on some strong masculine energy.
Or calling everyone her sons. Literally, that has been across all four eras. Like everyone is her sons.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, this album is it's a crazy one. Okay, I think it's me next. I mean, I went for a very personal pick. I thought about my kind of journey with Nicki's music. Very different vibe to the two songs that we've heard so far, and not a Nicki Minaj track. I went for a feature that we're all very familiar with, and that is her feature on Drake's Up All Night.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's, you know what? I thought you would go with a different one, but yeah, back then, because they had the whole Young Money alliance going on, her and Drake, I've got it written in my notes that her and Drake were like a cheat code back then, because they were both so good on the track, and Nicki had that range to be singing and rapping, and Drake was also singing and rapping. So yeah, that's a strong pick. I'm not gonna lie.
There were other ones where I thought, I found this gem, or like there's other tracks that maybe Theo and Kieran's is better at kind of highlighting what makes Nicki iconic and influential, and like there's certain areas to her craft that, you know, personify that. But for mine, like I said, it was a personal one. This was the very first time I heard Nicki Minaj and knew who it was. Like I heard the verse and was like, oh, because who is this? Like, and then I like looked them up, and then from then on I started following them.
As well, I want to say the way she comes on the track, the way she enters that track is amazing, and she takes her time. She has that bit where she's like, wait, fixate, and then she starts bragging about all her stuff. I'm like, shit, like I hadn't heard someone rap like that ever. in that era. Like no one who was that comfortable on the beat, having it switch up like that, and was like, it's just like, hold on, wait. Pay attention. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what I mean? It was really like intense what she was doing for me. And considering that Drake's Thank Me Later was a really good album, she turned up and dropped a fire feature, I think. Because a lot of the
For
features on
sure.
the album are a bit
I'm not trying to hate on this verse because I feel like a lot of her features are like 10 out of 10, really. But I feel like this is one of those ones that sounds a lot like she's using Lil Kim's blueprint. That like the way that Lil Kim's rapping, this kind of like female version of Biggie. I feel like Nicki's really bringing that energy on this track. It's not a bad
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but I feel like there's other moments. Like I feel like me and Theo's picks really show like something that. But even like you compared my one to Busta Rhymes and stuff. There's these comparisons, but I do feel like she's just doing it at such a high level that it's like it doesn't even matter that it sounds a bit like this or that.
yeah.
No, not at all. I mean, it's all like everyone draws influence from other people, and an amazing thing about hip hop is seeing that lineage. And you're right. There's definitely you definitely hear the Kim influence in this one, Foxy Brown maybe as well. But yeah, like I said, for me it was a personal pick. It just put me back in that place where I was just starting to get into hip hop and become invested in the culture. And this was I always say it was one of the first albums that was in rotation at that time. And it's actually for me as well, this Nicki verse is a little bit of an outlier because even some of the earlier stuff, like from the mixtapes, she's got this really, like we've mentioned the word unhinged, but you know the kind of flamboyant style that she's got with the different accents and the voices and the cadences, all these things that she's doing with her vocals. This one is just like it's almost as if Drake said, "I just want bars on this one," and she came in with that kind of Little Kim energy, and just dropped heat. It's not I wouldn't say it's a classic verse, but it just put me back in that time frame, and was the one that had to be my pick for this era. But we also hear there's other tracks throughout our whole career. We're going to hear a lot of Biggie influence. Maybe we'll hear a few more tracks tonight that resemble that as well. But yeah, that's my pick. Up All Night.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you're from New York, you're always going to get that kind of Biggie comparison or that Biggie influence. And she does definitely channel a bit of Biggie, but then with like a kind of Jay-Z businessman thing at some points, the way she's moving, like she's very kind of like, she's not braggy rap all the time. She's more like that mafiosa that Sean always talks about. And my pick is in a similar kind of direction as Sean's. It's Make Me Proud, which is on Take Care. So, the follow-up to Drake's Thank Me Later. But that verse for me...
really went for it.
Huh?
You two really went for those Drake and Nicki collabs.
I honestly, what I have written down about this time period is that the Kanye she carried My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with all that kind of voiceover narration she did
In the intro.
And
The way her voice is in that intro is actually unbelievable. And
it's
sounds
iconic.
amazing.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
So a bit of that and her working with Drake and just the whole Young Money thing going on back then. It was, for me, this era was so stacked that I could have picked tracks from Pink Friday, but I thought, let me go to the features. And Make Me Proud was amazing because, again, the way she hops on the track for me is amazing. And she does that whole kind of bragging thing, that kind of like, I'm better than everybody. Like, forget about the fact I'm a woman, all this kind of stuff. She doesn't even care about all that. She's just like, I'm better than all of you. And at the time, this was the biggest album out. So for her to come on the biggest album out or one of the biggest projects of that time and be so braggy is impressive. For me, at least. Like I think that's something that's consistent through Nicki Minaj's whole career, is that she is not afraid to tell you she's the best and then prove it. You know what I mean? She's not just saying, "Oh, I'm the best," and it's a bit like other people that we've made jokes about saying they're the best and they're definitely not. In Nicki's case, she says she's the best and she's proving it while she's doing it.
Yeah, for sure. No, you summed that up well. I feel like there's been a good variety here. I mean, there's obviously the big singles that we've not covered, but most people know those. I guess one thing from this era and that we'll see throughout is there's a lot of range from Nicki, range that we've that you rarely see from artists. So yeah.
Also,
I also want to
potential,
say she came in the game very strong. We want to talk about people co-signing people. Kanye co-signed, Eminem co-signed. She was working with Drake, who was the biggest artist at the time.
She went straight to A-list pop as well.
Yeah,
it's like
literally.
It's crazy how big she got. Like tracks like Va Voom, Starships, all of them. Like
and
crazy.
Super Bass. I don't know if Super Bass is now. It must be about now, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
Super
time.
Bass
yeah,
was.
yeah.
That
Friday.
that went off in the clubs, man. Literally. I'm
Well, the
talking
thing is-
everyone was
the
banging
thing
that
is-
out. Everyone.
Her pop transition was not forced. It never felt wrong. It always suited her whole aesthetic, her whole vibe. And then when she came on the hard rap stuff, you're like, oh yeah, I forget that you're a rapper. She's one of the
Exactly.
first few people
Uh-huh.
where when she's rapping and when she's singing or doing something completely different or experimental, you go, yeah, I'm just fucking with this song. Like, who cares who sang it? It just so happens to be Nicki Minaj. So
For
yeah,
real.
she's
Listen,
always
she
had a
doesn't
foot in
sell out on
both
her pop
both courts.
tracks.
Nah, she doesn't sell out
What
on
were you
pop
saying?
tracks. That's true. That's
What were
true.
you saying?
I was just saying she's got a personality and she's got different parts of the personality, even in the names of, Roman and then Barbie and then Nikki.
Yeah.
And, we get later on in the characters develop into Chun-Li and all kind of other stuff. But yeah, era one for Nikki, out of all the rappers we've spoken about in the Discogs discussion, without the whole critical opinion and the, like if you really dig into his flows and this and that, Nicki Minaj has arguably got the biggest entrance to the game out of any rapper right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we must not sleep on her technical ability as well. Like maybe we'll get into that a bit later on. We'll have some examples because she's doing some mad stuff with the rap, not just the vocals, but yeah. So Sam, you went last, so you get to go first in era 2, the Pink Print era.
Yeah, this era for me is like where I was fully a Nicki stan. And I say this in a way that's kind of jokey and tongue in cheek, but I was listening to a lot of Nicki Minaj back then. Like for me, Pink Friday went off, Roman Reloaded dropped. I was playing a lot of those songs, all her features would get played. But when this album dropped, and I distinctly remember I was driving around and I was like, oh yeah, the new Nicki Minaj album dropped. Let me play it. And I feel like I had Spotify at them times, so it was a bit easier to get music. So I would just go on Spotify and download it or whatever. But when this came on, this track changed my whole view of Nicki Minaj. I was like, oh, she's a rapper. Like before, I thought, oh, she can rap and she can sing, and that's interesting, that's cool. But when I heard this song, 4-Door Aventador, it changed the game. Changed the game. And I'm gonna play it for you guys just so you can foot with me. Honestly, the Biggie homage is crazy on that
The
one.
Biggie
And I
homage
know
is mad, isn't it?
but it's done
she's
so
rapping like Biggie.
effortlessly. There's people that wouldn't have listened to Biggie that would have heard that and gone, "Oh my god, Nicki Minaj is the best." But that track, 4-Door Aventador, I was like, "Oh shit, she's rapping like Biggie." And I distinctly remember driving around being like, "Yeah, she's the goat." In my mind at the time, she was the goat because I was like, "No one else is giving Biggie props for a whole track, and it doesn't feel like they're biting. It's just like it felt like it was her." You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was one of my picks as well, That's my favorite track on that album.
Yeah,
You guys are on the same wavelength.
That's real Nicki rapping right there. And the bars are crazy. Like some of the things she says, like keep it in the V like a widow's peak. All these little things show you that her penning game is strong. And like that's not even the best bar in there, but there's a whole bunch of stuff she says, which is that light flexy, but also like bars that are a thinker. So she's
Yeah, that's a great pick. Great pick. Let's have a look. Who is next in the order? Kieran, you are number 2
nice.
for the Pink Print era.
My one's I picked Grand Piano, and it's actually like the contrast with what Sam says. So like his one was showing like how she's rapping at top level. I was thinking, I always found this song, I just love how she's singing on it. It might not be like the best song lyrically, but it is quite emotional actually, and it is quite personal as well what she's saying. Actually, the whole album is. I feel like she really tapped into a deeper part of her personality and just life in this. But I don't know, Grand Piano just it got me in my feelings when I was listening to it, and I just like how she's sounding. I think she's one of those artists. She might even be the best like rapper singer, to be honest. If I know Childish is up there as well, Drake's up there, obviously, Kendrick's up there, Cole, but like
Lauryn Hill.
the way her voice when it's singing and when it's rapping, the contrast so much. It's like she actually can sing and hit those notes, and she actually can rap and like cut on that level. So yeah.
Well, I made a note for this era. I just literally wrote down better singing. I feel like her singing got better
Yeah.
in this period. I don't know if anyone else agrees. But I meant the track. I hope I'm not stealing your one, Theo. But I just wrote down "I Lied."
yeah.
That was one example.
That's a great
I was
one.
like,
Really good
"Oh,
track.
props are better here." No, I'm glad you suggested one like that. And yeah, it did feel a little bit more personal, didn't it? I think she was getting a little bit more introspective, and let me hold fire because there's some stuff I want to say about my pick that links in
Just
with
to
that.
follow
But
off the back
Theo,
of what Kieran's saying though, this album has some of the greatest singers of our time on it. It's got Jeremiah, who's a very good singer,
very good.
Ariana Grande, Beyonce, and she's going toe to toe with them. As in, her singing does not feel like how other rappers feel when they sing on an album. It doesn't feel out of place. And like you said with "I Lied," that song is amazing singing. As in it's definitely up there with the likes of the Ariana Grandes and the Beyoncés. And I feel like before when she was singing, it felt a bit strained, but on here it's like it's comfortable and it's nice and it's enjoyable to listen
I think
to.
it's a bit less processed, more raw, because she was definitely doing like that pop singing in the previous era, and it is poppy still here, but it's raw.
Yeah. Sorry, Theo, your pick for era 2.
It's funny because my pick links onto like how you were saying. So you had Sam's pick and then you had Kieran's pick with the contrast. Well, mine just like you can chuck them both in and mix them together. So I picked in Pills and Potions, where she joins both of them together. Where she's got on the chorus, it feels like it's really powerful how she's like singing. I still love, still love you. I still love you. And then obviously she gets really introspective when she's just rapping, and it just gets me listening, and I just think it's really like sort of heartfelt. I just think it's a perfect combination of them both, and it's just such a deep song that gets me thinking, and just again is another layer to how amazing Nicki is, and puts Nicki in such a great, like, she's got so many categories of how amazing she is in different areas, and this is another category, and it just shows that she's got so many levels to her game, and I just thought it's just a great song, to be honest, and that was mine.
And there's Eminem levels of storytelling on this, where you kind of get a full picture of the person she's talking about and her feelings towards it. It's very, very emotional. And sometimes when people try to do these emotional tracks, especially rappers, the verses are normally good, and when they're singing, you feel the emotion, but you don't really enjoy the singing. You know what I mean? But in this case, it's like she's a complete band all by herself, almost. That she's she needs a singy hook, so she does the singy hook. She needs that deep storytelling rap that's gonna tell her story and not just tell the topic area, and she does the whole thing without any need for anybody else, which is something that I'm really impressed by. And this was in that period where people stopped making albums, people were still making like mixtapes, but I feel like this album has a bit of a nice flow to it and a journey to it, and it's all carried by her more so than by like features and skits and all the other things we're quite used to from a rap album that has a flow or a sequence to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, rap albums at this time were getting so dependent on the features, weren't they? In the mainstream area.
100%.
Well, my pick last for this one, and again, it feels like me and Sam might be on the same wave tonight. I'm going back to that kind of vibe, and I'm going for the track which for me set the tone for the year. I think it came out probably by March, maybe even it came out in February, I'm not sure. Mine's not on the album either. It's Looking Ass.
That song is mad.
That song, I remember when that dropped, the video was crazy. She's out in the middle of the desert and that beat, ooh. Yeah, we gotta play that. I'm sorry, we have to play that.
That's the best song on that album.
It's not even on the album, I don't think. It's just like a Lucy. Like,
no, it's like, sorry, I meant the Young Money's album. That's got Drake trophies on it as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
I think I prefer this one.
Give me a second. Let me get that up. Yeah, this is where I started to fall in love with Nicki Minaj a bit too much as well. I became like, oh, she's actually kind of sexy as well, and I was like, stop, relax. World Star, wow, throwback.
Had to pull up the music video.
You have to. Jesus Christ.
She's disgusting.
she's bro, she's a rapper. Like you want to say what you want to say about Nicki Minaj, yeah, but she's hot. Yeah, she's very, very hot, and she can rap like the best of them. All I can say is, Sean, thank you so much for picking that, man.
I'm gassed.
That song is serious.
Ridiculous.
Well, firstly, as you mentioned whilst playing that track, that is a song I will never ever rap along to. No, you will never.
It's too hard. She says the word nigga like every 5 seconds. Like, it's too much. But Jesus Christ.
No. I just listen and appreciate. But no, like I said, it set the tone for me because look, let me not beat around the bush. As much as I recognise Nicki's talent, in particular, in the first era we spoke about, a lot of the music wasn't for me. mainly because of the production. I wasn't into the kind of pop EDM style stuff, so it didn't really resonate with me. Of course, I liked Monster. I liked this feature. I liked the odd song here and there. So when I heard this, I felt like she was talking to me
felt
almost,
seen.
or like people like me who just weren't giving her the props that she was
You're
due.
that looking
But
ass.
also, it was like I was like, this is the kind of Nicki that I want to hear.
Well, she dissed
what
the
is
whole
Kieran
game,
saying?
isn't it? That's what she's doing. She's dissing everybody.
What
No,
did you
I
say?
She
said
dissed
you're
the
that-
whole
you're-
game, man. She's dissing everybody. What is Kieran saying? What are you saying?
I don't know what you said. I think Theo
I
caught
said
it.
you're that looking ass.
Oh no.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it just felt like at this point, I mean, it wasn't even just this track. There was she did the Chirac song with G Herbo. She did the Danny Glover remix with Young Thug. It was just everything I was hearing that year before the Pink Print. It was just complete. Like she was just on one. She seemed pissed off, chip on her shoulder, had a point to prove, and she certainly reminded me of her skill. And yeah, man. And then to sort of end the year off with tracks like the one that Sam picked and what was the other one on the Pink Print that was
Anaconda
the
was
other
pretty
rapping
big.
guy?
Anaconda was
I mean, yeah,
taking
for a
over the
different
world.
reason, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, want some more as well. So to like start the year with that, with Looking At Us, and then end it with tracks like that, it just felt like I don't know, man. She tapped into something different.
You know what's amazing
And yeah,
as
we need
well?
to talk about the visuals.
Oh yeah, she's a visual artist, isn't it?
Oh,
The music
100%
videos
she
and
is.
stuff.
Oh man,
I was gonna say
editing.
she's incredible because I remember at this time, her team was leaving her because they didn't like that she was pushing herself in this direction. They wanted her to carry on doing that pop stuff. I guess like I don't know what it was like they were pushing for, but like it was watered down, wasn't it? And you can tell here she's really like elevated her pen instead. But I think that's incredible that she's the one that helmed this. It wasn't like a team that made her even better.
But that track and the video combined, sorry, it's like fourth wall breaking. It just feels like she's talking to you. You're like, shit, I'm intimidated.
I want to say as well,
sorry, Sam.
the first era, a lot of that music sounds dated, but from now onwards, from era 2 onwards, all that music is arguably for me timeless. You can play it and the beats still feel fresh.
I know what you're
The
saying.
songs still hit the same way. Like we just listened to Looking Ass Nigger in what 10 years, literally 10 years after it's come out, basically. Sounds fresh.
Yeah.
It could drop today, it would still have the same. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if it have the
100%.
same effect, but you know what I mean. It's still hard. The beat is timeless. There's nothing really dated about it, really.
Yeah. Do you reckon it would have made our top 5 songs of the year, 2014?
Possibly, quite possibly.
Yeah. Cheeky little plug. Go and listen to the Grey Area Awards if you get a chance. Anyway. Era 3. Okay, it's me first then, because I went last. Yeah, this one, I mean, we've touched upon it a couple times now. Continuing the conversation about the Biggie influence. The one I had to go for this era, just because re-listening to it again for the first time in a few years, just it made me laugh, to be honest, was Barbie Dreams.
Okay, that's an interesting pick for you.
Why, what makes you say that?
That's how they
It's
loaded.
an interesting pick.
Wait, are you thinking of the same track?
Yeah, the beats a rip off of another. Well, not rip off. It's a cover of another beat, but it's just I don't know. Just hearing you say Barbie Dreams does not sound like words I expected to hear you say.
Oh, right, yeah. I was going to say, because the beat is like the most hip hop we could, or probably that we've had so far. Now, the reason why I picked this one is because, again, re-listening to it after a few years as well made me realize that something that Nicki has always had the ability to do is create a moment that makes people talk. And this track, you know, obviously she was playing homage to Biggie's Dreams, but the fact that she was name checking all these, you know, not only contemporary rappers, but also like paying her respects to the rappers that came before, but then also talking about pop culture figures. It's witty. I mean, she's spitting on there as well. But like we've seen it, you know, whether it's Monster, whether it's Anaconda, she's always had that ability to just like shut down the internet.
Is this
and go
Nicki
viral
Minaj's
and-
control verse almost?
Arguably, but this is clearly a joke the way she's doing it. She's done it in such
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
way
yeah.
that you never get offended.
No, the 50 line's hilarious.
And
as
the
well.
Young Thug one as well.
Oh, there's so many funny lines. Man. Just listening back, it was like, yeah, she did something. But we ain't got to listen to it either. I'm sure we've all heard it many times. And we did just listen to Marwan as well. But yeah, that was it for me. It was making that point about her ability to really create a moment and get people talking, and not just like it comes and goes, like it stands the test of time as well. So yeah, that's my pick. Barbie Dreams for Era 3.
Nice. I'm going for something
pick.
that definitely, I'm sure most people have heard from this album. It's the song Chun Li. I think that just
My other
that's
pick.
iconic. Again, that one was the big hit, that kind of hit. And even now, I reckon if you play
It's
that in the
aged
right
so
clubs,
well.
yeah, if you play that in the clubs, that shouting bit where she's like, Bentley been gone, bro, that hits. You don't have to have heard that song before. It does that thing that I always say, where it hits like the tribal part of your body, where you feel like under attack and you need to start moving. Like, so yeah, Chun Li for me was a great time, and again, the flow's amazing, and that shouty kind of hype sound. I don't know where I'm used to hearing that, but in this context, it just works. It's perfect. Like normally, sometimes it feels a bit forced, but in this case, it gets you gassed on the right level.
The
See,
beat's
that
mad.
was it's mad how we're on the same wavelength today. That was my other pink. Pick.
Pink.
Jesus.
That's
Other pink.
hilarious. I jotted down here. I said it was like the balance between the two previous eras. You had the kind of the wild vocal style, but it's kind of honed in and it's very hip hop. But the beat is still a little bit weird as well. I mean, the beat's crazy, but it just felt like a coming together of the two eras. A mature Nicki still having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the delivery. We always talk about people having smooth deliveries. The way she delivers these absolutely, I don't even want to call it filthy, but like bars that are very, very kind of raunchy and racy,
Vulgar.
and
Yeah.
homosexual. The confidence that she delivers them with is hypnotic. Do you know what I mean? Like the way she enters on the track, where she's talking about all the basketball stuff, and then she's talking about, she's got diamonds, all that kind of stuff. And then she gets onto her hype shit, the bit, the chorus and all that kind of stuff. Bruh. She's one of the best, and this is an example of one of the best. Like if you listen to this, I don't know how you've managed to make it over half an hour into a show and not have listened to the artist, but definitely listen to Chun Li if you haven't heard it, because it's one of Nicki Minaj's best tracks in my eyes.
She also had a production credit on that.
I don't think she made any of that beat. I don't think Nicki Minaj makes beats.
You don't think Nicki's on the boards?
If
No?
she is, I'll be even more impressed. But I just don't think she is.
Fair enough. Who we got next for this era? Kieran.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check the year of the song that I picked.
Someone is breathing mad
it's
heavy.
Video.
You all right?
I'm fine, man. Jeez.
Oh,
No, if it was me breathing heavy, that's my nose, man. My nose is hella blocked.
The way he took a breath in between that too. Well, it's hella block.
Just to emphasize, yeah.
Big pun? That you? No,
Yeah. It sounded like Big Pun, I can't lie.
Oh shit. That snort.
Yeah, so my pick was I feel like we should watch the video, because Nicki Minaj is so sick in this video. She's looking so peng and like she's serving looks. It's 6ix9ine Fifi.
Oh yeah, I like this
6ix9ine.
one.
She
I
looks
like this one
so
too.
mad, and when I saw this, I was like, because I didn't know she was gonna come back. It's been like 4 years since the Pink Print at this point, and she hadn't dropped Queen at this point.
That's
And
true.
then this came out,
There was
and I
there
was
was a
like,
period of time
oh.
when Nicki disappeared.
She disappeared, and I think this for me was her comeback moment in this era, and I was shook. I can't lie, because I didn't know she was moving at this like level of madness. Yeah, that's it really.
I tell you what, Nicki Minaj is very, very attractive. I'm not really a big fan of fake bodies, but I would touch that plastic. Let's put it that way.
The plastic surgery level up was mad from this album to the
man,
previous
yeah,
one.
big time.
Her face she looks like a doll, but it just looks like perfection as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Now, Nicki
I
Minaj
just
in this
love
era
that,
was
man.
weird though, because she dropped the album and she dropped this track. It was very kind of like, is she back? Is she just doing this because she's bored? Does she need money? Like, what's going on? But I don't know. I don't think that's one of her best features ever, but for this era, I guess it's one of the few things she's actually done, isn't it?
For me, it was just a moment in it because I forgot about her, and this happened.
Yeah, fair enough. Theo, your pick, please.
So my pick, I went for Coco Chanel because the feature with Foxy, I thought it was quite. For when I was listening earlier, I like that she obviously got on a track with Foxy and just the two styles going back and forth, and what she was doing on the track. Nothing really too crazy to speak about on. Yeah, nothing too crazy to say really. It's just a track that I liked a lot and that I found myself going to because obviously you've got the singles which have already been picked, but you know what I like to do on disco discussions. I always like to pick tracks that are not so obvious. So that's the track I've gone through, really.
Fair enough.
That's a good pick.
Foxy was one of her main influences as well, right?
That's why I liked it. It was interesting hearing them both on the track and how they're both going back and forth. It's a nice one to listen to.
This is a good era though. Like
6ix9ine makes me feel weird.
She's got interesting collabs on this era. Like she's got 2 Future ones. That's Sir on this album, but then I think what is that one? Is it called Honest or what's that track? Which other Future
I know
one?
what you're talking about.
That is a really good track as well. I
It's
can't
not
remember what it's
Honest,
called.
It's
Who's sorry, Kieran?
Future and Nicki. It's not from this album, but it's in this era.
I want to be. No, that's not it. You the baddest.
It's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, she's just, I don't understand how she pulls out so many iconic tracks in like every single era.
Well, this is the thing. She has an ability, much like Drake, that when she drops an album, in her case, there's not that much filler. It's all killer, but she has a song that like hits the mainframe. And in this era, it was Chun-Li, definitely, but she was still in touch with like the streets and the pop and all this kind of stuff. But one thing I'd say about this era is she started working with a lot of new school producers, and I don't know if she sat well on them type of beats. She had a little bit of Metro Boomin and murder beats, and I don't think she really had. She's very unique in the beats that she picks, but in this era, she kind of was on a weird, like trying to catch the sound again, if that makes sense, rather than pushing the sound forward. And it definitely shows that in some places the songs don't really suit her per se. Like they're not her beats like they would normally be.
Actually, what the best tracks on this are the more like almost like boom bappy ones, right? Like Hard White, White Lines, I think it's called. Obviously Barbie Dreams, Chun-Li. I feel like they're the hardest tracks in this album.
Yeah, but still, she's still showing she's one of the best in the game at this point.
Track after Chun-Li is LLC.
LLC?
Yeah,
Is that the other
yes,
one?
LLC.
That one that's hard.
But saying that, Sam,
it
some of them she does float on, like the new school ones, like Thought I Knew You, the one with Weekend. I feel like she's just floating on that track, and Weekend sounds so good on that track as well.
Oh, The Weeknd always sounds amazing.
She's got the ability to adapt. That's true. Shout out to The Weeknd one time.
Nicki did a lot of features in this era. A lot of collabs, a lot of features. Motorsport and You the Baddest.
She was on Motorsport.
Yeah,
Big Bank.
yeah. That's her and Cardi's
yeah.
collab. It's crazy.
Hot Girl Summer. Welcome to the Party remix. Loads.
Yeah, Motorsport's a crazy one.
Okay.
Her
Welcome to
Cardi
the Party
B
verse as well. Wow.
are a match made in heaven in my eyes, but unfortunately Cardi B is just not that good at rapping. Her husband writes all her lyrics, apparently.
I had a question about this era. Do we think Nicki progressed in terms of the quality of her music, or do we think the Pink Print, like that time period, was her peak, her best work?
By this point, she'd peaked in the last era, but this dip isn't. Her dip is not like a dip that we've seen in other artists that we won't name that were also signed to the same label as her, shall we say. She just had a bit of a re-entry back into the game, you know?
Just readjusting,
eyes.
really. Trying to find her place, like, at the age she's at now. Just seeing what's still relevant. And it was still relevant. It made waves. Chun-Li's probably her best song, like, let's be real as well.
I was going to say there's like individual examples where I feel like she like, you could argue it's some of her best work, like a Chun-Li. Okay. Well, Theo, do you want to kick us off for the final era, please?
Yep. So Pink Friday 2. I feel like Kieran already knows what I'm going to pick because I kind of just bang this song out non-stop. So it's
Come on,
it's
come on.
good.
That's why I didn't pick
Yeah.
it for myself.
Yeah, it has to be FTCU, Fuck the Club Up. Has to be that song. Has to be.
That song's serious.
Has to be
That
that
song's
song.
viral at the moment, and
that
that
song
high
is
heels on
Oh,
my
it's
tippies.
just
my
it's
gosh.
amazing.
The voice
it's
is
amazing.
mad.
When
she's
it
bad at
drops
Honestly.
back,
But then it's just a
Jesus
little. It's like
Christ.
when she's like, "Give me my tens." I'm like, "Come on, man." She is just like, "Hey."
The way she positions that on the album at a point where you're like, hold on, is she bringing us a 10 out of 10? it's such a sick moment. She patterned it.
To be fair, I wish this one had a video. I'm sure she'll make a video for it
I
eventually,
think
but
she
the
has
fact she
to.
hasn't made one yet is criminal.
I think she.
Well, I was listening to her speak to who is it on Apple, Ebro, I think, and she was saying that there will be videos, but for now, she just wants people to listen to the music.
Yes, well, I am listening to it.
Yeah,
That song's hard.
Yeah.
That song is so hard. She's ridiculous. I genuinely believe she's right now, for me, she's tapped into the game on a different level because she came from dropping something 5+ years ago to dropping this album with songs that are just literally, you play that in the club at the, obviously you got to slide it in at the right time and all that kind of thing. Banging, absolutely banging. That's a party terror, that song.
I think it's an independent album as well. Obviously, it's with Young Money, but she's not like being supported by majors.
No, she's got her own label as well, I think, hasn't she?
What's it called? Barbie World or something?
I'm not sure. I should have looked that up actually.
Either way.
I wouldn't be surprised if it had Barb in it in some way, but no, I'm sure she was talking about having a label now as well. But she's maybe had one for a while. Who knows?
Do you know what I realized as well? Just noticing Twitter and stuff, like her fans are actually crazy. Like she must have the biggest diehard fans in hip hop. I can't think of another like.
She's got that viral fan base. They call themselves the Barbs, and they
Barbs,
are
and, like,
everywhere.
they stream heavy. Like she like. I don't want to say like whips in like a horrible way, but like she actually controls them,
Oh yeah.
Like, I think
she's
she
a
made
queen in
all
it, so
of
she
them-
tells her subjects what to do, and they do it.
She made this whole universe for them. I can't remember, I think it's called like Gag City or something.
Oh, well,
and,
there's
they just like create these memes about it and stuff. Like it's actually sick how she engages with her fans. But like she kind of made them buy like 5 versions of the album each to like boost it. But it's just crazy. She controls them.
Because there's a Gag City Deluxe
the way
Pink
forward.
Friday album.
There's loads of vinyl covers that she's created, and they're sick covers, to be honest. You'd want them if you're
Oh, the
I think
Gag
she's in
City one
Roblox or
looks
something as
amazing.
well.
I won't lie.
yeah.
Nicki Minaj is in Call of Duty as well.
Oh,
actually. I
she?
forgot to mention that. She's in Call of Duty, yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
They put rappers in Call of Duty and Nicki Minaj is in there, which is absolutely crazy. But it just shows you the level that she's on. I'd be surprised if she's not in GTA. Do you know what I mean?
100% she'll probably be in
definitely
GTA.
a play for her to be doing talk radio or just being a character in GTA somewhere. But that's a strong pick, Theo. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder what Sean's gonna pick because I feel like Sean definitely struggled to listen to this album the first time we would listen to it, but he's listened to it for this episode. So I want to see what he's got cooking.
Yeah, maybe it's something you won't expect me to pick, actually. So I went for one that I feel like... So on the new album, there's quite a few tracks that are sampling really well-known pop songs, and not all of them work for me, but there's one in particular where I really do think it added something, like by sampling it added something a little bit more to that track, but also where I think the bars were a little bit more introspective and reflective as well, a bit different to anything else I've picked. So I went for My Life.
Oh, okay.
That is it Heart of Glass, that song, that sample, the way that was flipped, I'm not sure who produced it actually, but I just felt like that was an instance in which that kind of style, the whole like flipping a well-known song into a different kind of beat was done well and kind of captured this Pink Friday feel that she's kind of going for with this, whatever she's trying to recapture with this album. So yeah, a bit different to everything else I've picked, but that was one where it surprised me. It grew on me.
Yeah.
It grew on me.
There's a lot of that going on in this album, but I think that's just showing of the time we're in right now where there's a big nostalgia push for 2000 songs and songs from the 80s and all that kind of stuff to be sampled to bring them to fresh ears and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, one of the big samples from this is a song that everybody knows, but nobody really knows the name of the song. But I'm not going to say anything about it just yet. I wonder if anyone else got anything to say about My Life or anything like that.
I'm just surprised. I'm surprised you picked it. It's a really good
It's
pick.
a very good song. Yeah.
It shows that you listen to a lot of
Every
the
now and
album before you had to turn it off.
No, it's not. I don't think it's not a bad album. It's just it's not my cup of tea. But,
Yeah.
She's returned to
there's a
that
few
Pink
standouts.
Friday early. Obviously, it is the sequel. I feel like she's come in a good full circle kind of way. Like all that growth she did with Pinkprint and Queen is there still. Like she hasn't reverted.
Yeah,
But
this is
it's
a good
nice,
exit
yeah.
to the game as well. As in, if she was to
for
stop
real,
rapping
yeah.
now,
she could retire.
100%.
yeah. I mean, for me, if I hope I'm not stealing one of Kieran's picks here, because I've got 2 picks, but I just want to mention something in case.
Trust me,
Kieran
I've
hasn't
got a couple picks.
Okay, well, I'm just going to mention this one. Everybody, that song is crazy. That song makes you want to dance. Again, it's
That
one
was
of
the
those things
instant
where,
song, wasn't it?
yeah, it just taps into something in your body, just like "Fuck the Club Up." Everybody samples a song that everybody knows, and then you go, "Oh wait, I know this." Everybody, you're like, "What is that?" And then the way she's rapping. It's very rare to hear someone do that as perfect as she's done it, where she's like,
Big time.
she's rapping, sample, rapping, sample, like.
It's classic
not Nicki,
hip
sorry.
hop.
Little Sims did it on "I Love You, I Hate You," and it was perfect. And in this case,
Yeah.
Nicki's done it, and it's perfect. But it's also a very danceable track. I listen to this track like in the morning to get myself going. It's perfect. Honestly, I absolutely love it. But that isn't my pick. It's just something I wanted to mention. My pick, and you know I was going to pick this because I'm obsessed with Ice Spice.
Ice Spice is
Princess Diana.
Oh, it's fire.
Wow.
That song is amazing. I was listening to her.
What is
actually
going on
is,
with these two? Now I'm gonna play the video.
Oh, the
but
video.
that's just because
the video is something else.
you got to see the video. I'm
They're a mad
telling you
combo.
this. These two, yeah,
Again,
What were you saying?
Again.
What did?
all 4 errors me and Sam have had the
yeah,
same one.
because
I
I
had
know
a
what
feeling
Nicki's
you would
good
pick
at. But I tell you this, yeah, when I first heard this one, I was gassed. I was gassed to a new degree. Okay, Kieran's gone. I was gassed to a new degree.
The song's pure flames. No, and the video is so iconic as well. The video is something else.
Oh my god, it's prime Nicki behavior.
Yeah.
The beat as well is very unique. It's all the pink, all that aesthetic. Obviously, the brand placement to pay for the video. And they're both from New York. It's one of those coming full circle things again. I tell you this. When I watched that video, I almost forgot that Nicki Minaj is 40. I was feeling the way she was looking in
Oh
that video.
God!
So
What? She's
young.
almost 40. God damn! Bloody
She's
hell!
41.
That's
She's old.
mad. You know.
Well, not old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's a
no,
grown woman.
yeah.
But next to Ice Spice, she does not look 40.
Yeah, she does not
You know
look
what I'm trying to
41
say?
when
Ice Spice is half her age.
Yeah, she's 24. Ice Spice. That's what I'm saying. That's mad.
There you go.
They were looking young 20s for sure.
Yeah, but to be fair, that song, honestly, the second I heard it, I was like, love Ice Spice, love Nicki Minaj. This is it all over for me. And if you're a rap fan and you're trying to deny that that's good music, you're lying to yourself because the bars are hard. Nicki Minaj does that British thing, and she does it so flawlessly. It's not like before where she's trying to be all posh and like this. She literally drops like a verse I can hear Steph London say, when she's like from London straight from the palace. That flow, flawless,
exactly.
flawless. So yeah, honestly, Nicki, she's still got it, and if she keeps popping up in features like this with Ice Spice, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, the list goes on and on. All these kind of wild girls that are twerking and showing their bum and all that kind of stuff, Latto and all them people. She'll have a long career well into her 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I swear we didn't even mention that feature when we did the awards, did we?
Nah,
We
probably
slipped.
not. We did mention
No,
Barbie
okay.
World though, or Barbie whatever it's called.
Oh, Barbie Well is fire as well. Yeah,
We did.
So hard.
Yeah.
They need
It
a
makes so
collab
much
album
sense,
for
doesn't
me.
it?
Oh, they
Nicki
do,
Minaj
they
and
do.
Ice Spice,
Oh,
they do a collab album. It would be amazing
Oh,
because
that-
Ice Spice would finally have someone who can give her an art form. Because right now, Ice Spice doesn't have a character, whereas Nicki has the whole Barbie character. And the fact she got to do the Barbie song just levels up that character to a whole new level. Because she's been on the Barbie shit for well over a decade now. But yeah, a collab album with them two would be, I hate saying it, like, female rap like that, but it would be like a good look for women's rap. Like certain people who are hating on people like Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj will have nothing to say if they drop an album of them talking their shit.
100%.
For sure. Kieran, you're going to round things off for us.
Yeah, I think for me, I just loved the song as soon as it dropped. I can't lie, like it's one of those guilty pleasure tracks as well, but it just got me feeling fun, you know. I can't lie, like Freak, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but like that song makes me start twerking and all sorts. I just start acting up. I don't know what's going on when I hear that
Can
song.
you clarify for the listener what track you're referencing here?
Super Freaky Girl.
Wow.
Roman's reloaded version. Do you know what I'm saying? I want that third verse as well.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll be honest. That
do you know what it
that
is?
song
Though?
hit me differently.
I can't.
Oh my
it hit you too, innit? Like I can't. I just couldn't believe that she did it again. Do you know what I mean? Like she's still got it in her to make these number ones. It's crazy. After 10 years, 10 years strong.
Yeah, she's on something. She's definitely on something.
Shona, you're right.
It was the lean into the mic and the Super Freaky Girl.
Yeah. I was feeling like it.
It's just you talking about twerking. It was, yeah.
You know what it is as well, though? I feel like between Nicki's albums, she does these features and all this stuff, and like in the lead up to the albums, and they're all number ones and everything. But I always forget that her own music is like great as well. Like it's always like cutting the charts. It's actually incredible tracks, really great like songwriting and pop production, all of that. And yeah, it's just I'm always impressed that she's staying relevant like this. You know, a lot of people just fall off and like. Let's just be real, like Drake's new album.
This might be a big claim as well. I don't think I've ever heard a weak Nicki verse where I'm like really cringed out by it. What's going on?
It's just another diss to Drake.
I just slip in that little diss Drake, but I was interested in what your
We were
point
doing
was.
so well, man.
What was your point, man?
It was all positive.
Sorry.
I think
Sorry. He who shall not be named.
Yeah, but Scary Hours. He more than made up for it with Scary Hours. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm back.
He did.
I'm back as a straight stan.
I know.
I'm
a Drake stan now, so I can't lie.
I'm a stan. He more than made up for that.
Now, Sam, what was your point? You had a good point just then.
I haven't heard a weak Nicki Minaj verse or a verse where I'm really kind of... I'm talking about a feature, really, more so than her albums where she experiments, but I haven't heard a weak Nicki Minaj feature. She always... If she's featuring on a track, her verse is something to rock with.
That's a fact.
An unreleased song that I really wish would come out is New Body with Kanye West.
Yeah.
That is her greatest verse of all time. She put her whole fucking pussy in there. I don't know what I mean by that. You know when people say they put their whole dick in? She put her whole pussy into that one, and that song, New Body by Nicki Minaj and Kanye, is absolutely fire.
New Body. Yandi. Shout out Yandi.
Well, whatever it's called now. But anyone got any closing remarks about Nicki Minaj?
She's a bit filthy, isn't she?
I was going to say, I was feeling a little bit like, was I disrespectful at the beginning? But I feel like she's
a freak.
No, she would maybe appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh, God.
We're on brand. Shit, Sam. You always got... I thought, we're going to get through this episode. There's going to be no, like... Well, first it was the Drake diss. Then I thought, Sam's not dropped one of those, those, like, just wild statements.
Point there it was. If you expect it, then it's not worthwhile. Like, you know what I mean? I've got to say something crazy. And yeah, she put her whole pussy into that New Body verse. I'm telling you. But yeah, Nicki, I don't know. If she stopped rapping now, I'm not going to be upset. I would be like, you know what? She's done a lot for the game. She's influenced a whole generation of people, and there's no denying that. But I think she's still got like, if you look at people like Jay-Z was what? 40 plus, dropping 444. I think she's got like an undeniable classic in her, 50. A timeless classic in her. It's definitely not Pink Friday 2, because when you're in a series, you can't really claim that a run in a series is a classic. You got to drop a new concept that's tight, 10 tracks, maybe 12, 13 tracks.
Get the Alchemist in.
Huh?
Get this.
The Alchemist.
Yeah,
in.
that-
I think she
that'd
could
be
make a
something else, yeah.
experimental classic.
I'm joking.
Yeah, she's got to do the
She's a
super
very
producer
experimental
thing, though.
rapper.
She's got to work with one producer. That's the key. You work with one
Yeah.
producer, you make the whole album, you have no features, and that's the wave. That's the wave. But
Nicki and Madlib. We'll get some Mad Barb.
that would be quite
That
nice.
that should be
If
fire.
only, do you know what? I
That
wish there
would
was a
be
way we could
fire.
vote like for what an artist does. That would be absolutely amazing.
We actually need one of those mashups, innit? You know, they used to do like Doom and someone used to do like Doom and Sade and just all these random. I think it was Danger Mouse used to do that actually. Didn't he do like the Beatles and Jay-Z? Madlib and Nicki.
Yeah, that
Mad
would be
Barb.
fire.
Sign a petition.
Or this is a big ask, yeah, but I know Nikki's listening, so I want to tell her this directly. Please go do a freestyle on one of the radios. Like
Yeah,
Hot
no, she would
97,
she would
LA
absolutely
Leakers,
kill
whatever
it.
you want.
She would kill it big time.
It can be pre-written, but I just need to see you do it, man. I need to see you do it so I believe it's real. Do you know what I mean? It might be a bit
The
below her
voices, yeah.
technically, but just do it for me, please.
Mad.
It must be hard though.
Could
what
you imagine
she's
Nicki
doing.
on a tiny desk?
Nah, that's not worth it.
Nah, she would never do that. I don't think she would.
Nah, it doesn't make sense.
Nah.
Do what?
Tiny desk.
Tiny
Nah, I
desk.
can't see it. I can't see her doing
Nicki on
tiny desk.
tiny
That doesn't make sense. No, her music's not live like that.
Any last
No, you
remarks?
summed it up well, Sam.
Pardon?
You definitely summed it up. You summed it up well before what you said about kind of what she's given to the game and someone hop in, round us off.
Kieran, sing some lyrics to a Nicki Minaj song for us.
AK.
Okay, that's it.
We there, man. We there.
Hey, this is Sean, and thanks for listening to another episode of The Grey Area. Are you an upcoming artist, critic, journalist, or content creator? Hit us up on our Discord or in our YouTube comments if you want to share new music, take part in an interview, or are interested in collaborating. Links to these can be found in the show notes. Take care.